All right, let's set the stage for the ultimate showdown, Earth versus the entire universe. We're going to look at the biggest, baddest threats out there and then turn the spotlight right back here at home. The question is, what should we really be worried about?
I mean, let's be real. The cosmos is a dangerous place. It's filled with forces so powerful they can erase entire solar systems like they were never there. We're talking about some serious planet-ending firepower. So, what's our first contender from deep space? It's called a gamma-ray burst, or GRB. Now, don't just picture a big explosion. This is something else entirely. It's a hyper-focused, unbelievably intense beam of the most powerful energy in the universe.
And get this, the amount of energy one of these things unleashes in just a few seconds is more than our own sun will produce over its entire 10 billion-year lifespan. It's just mind-boggling. If one of these were pointed at Earth, it would be game over. It could strip away our ozone layer in an instant and trigger a mass extinction.
That sounds absolutely terrifying, right? But as we're all busy scanning the heavens, looking for these distant killers, you have to wonder, are we looking in the right direction? What if the biggest, most immediate danger isn't out there in the cosmos at all?
So let's pull our focus away from distant galaxies and bring it right back down to Earth. Because what's happening here, well, it isn't hypothetical. It's happening right now.
Take this number, for example. In 2024, our planet hit 1.6 degrees Celsius warmer than it used to be. That made it the hottest year in recorded history. This isn't some forecast for the future. It's a reality check from the present, and it's fueling chaos all over the world.
And the fallout from that is just devastating. We're watching the sixth mass extinction event happen in real time, with hundreds of species just disappearing. Air pollution has turned into this invisible killer, causing millions of deaths every single year. And our forests, we're losing an area the size of 300 football fields every hour. These aren't separate problems. They're all connected to one massive, human-made crisis.
Now, let's do a little compare and contrast. Let's look at how things get consumed on a galactic scale versus a global one. A cosmic force of nature against, well, a force of our own making.
Out in space, the ultimate consumer is, of course, the black hole. Its gravity is so powerful, so absolute, that once something crosses that line, the event horizon, it's gone forever. Not even light can get away. It's the universe's ultimate point of no return.
But back here on Earth, we've gotten pretty good at creating our own inescapable traps. Just look at this chart of plastic production. It went from a couple million tons in 1950 to a situation where by 2040, we expect 29 million tons to flood into our oceans every year. It's completely out of control.
And here's the kicker. An incredible 91% of all the plastic we've ever made has never been recycled. It just sits there. And it takes about 400 years for it to break down. That means this problem is going to be here for generations to come.
Okay, so another one of our own forces of consumption? It's literally on our plates. The way we produce, ship, and consume food across the globe is responsible for a full third of all human-caused greenhouse gases. A third!
And think about this for a second. We waste about a third of all the food we grow. If you took all that food waste and turned it into its own country, it would be the third biggest polluter on the planet, right behind China and the United States. That's just staggering.
And yet, it's a funny thing about humans. Even with all of these massive problems right here in our backyard, we just can't stop looking up. We're always searching, always listening to the cosmos for answers. And one of the biggest mysteries we're chasing right now is something called a fast radio burst, or FRB. These are these incredibly short, unbelievably powerful blasts of radio waves that are coming from billions of light years away. We have no idea what they are, but we're hearing them. And our ability to find them has just exploded. The first one was only found back in 2007, hiding in old data. Fast forward to 2020, and we find one in our own galaxy. Now, telescopes are spotting hundreds of them. We are tuning into the universe's radio station like never before.
But we're not just looking into deep space. Right next door, on Venus, scientists have been debating this tantalizing clue: the possible detection of a gas called phosphine. Here on Earth, phosphine is associated with living things, so it's a huge what-if.
And I love this quote from one of the scientists involved. She basically says she wants it to be life so badly that she can't even trust her own judgment. It just perfectly captures that incredible passion and the critical need for skepticism that drives science forward.
So this all brings us to the final round. In one corner, we have these enormous, almost theoretical cosmic threats. And in the other, we have the urgent, undeniable crises that we've created ourselves. It really just comes down to perspective.
So on the one hand, you have something like the Big Rip, a wild theory about the universe literally tearing itself apart someday. And on the other hand, you have biodiversity loss, the very real collapse of life on our planet that is happening right now.
Let's make it even simpler. Compare a rogue planet, some random wanderer that might, by pure chance, stumble into our solar system with food waste. One is an incredibly rare, random event. The other? It's a daily, systematic problem that disrupts our entire planet, year after year.
And that right there, that is the unbelievable paradox of where we find ourselves. We are a species smart enough to search for microbes in the clouds of another world while we're actively causing the extinction of countless complex species right here at home.
It all leads to a pretty stark conclusion, doesn't it? While the universe absolutely has ways to end us, maybe the most clear and present danger is the one we see in the mirror every day. Which leaves us with one last big question. In this fight for survival, where should we really be focusing our energy? Out there or right here?